Pisces gang. What it do, you guys? It's your girl, Empress 777 here today with a general love message for my Pisces soul family. Happy New Year's, you guys. Only way to do it is to start it off with a new love message. So that's what we're gonna do today, you guys. Okay, I hope you're doing super fantastic. I most certainly am. Holy angels and spirit guides, please give us exactly what we need to know in reference to new love. This is for those of you who are wanting to go towards a new chapter, go towards a new cycle, new people, or if you're seeing someone that's much newer, a newer connection, a fresher connection, more recent. Okay, if you do not mind, before we get started, I mean, we have a lot to unpack, as you can see. Please click that like button, guys. It's one of the hugest ways to just donate to the channel. It's free, okay? It only takes a second. Click that subscribe button if you want to make it official and become a part of our soul family, okay? I appreciate you guys so much. Don't force anything to fit. Take what resonates with you. Use your intuition to guide you towards the messages that speak to you here today, and leave the rest for whoever else it's here for, okay? So let's go ahead and get started. I can hardly contain myself, all right? I'm fucking with you, okay? I'm riding with you, okay? You gonna run this shit. You gonna run this town tonight, bitch. I am here for your energy. Overall, it feels extremely optimistic, okay? Even if you don't realize it yet, I feel like some of the changes that you've made in yourself, this is just things that you have started to do for yourself, ways in which you have started to take accountability, ways in which you have started to speak to yourself even. It's really amping up this momentum, okay? Spirit definitely has something in store for you, and I'm here for it, okay? First card out, we have no less than the best, with an exclamation point, okay? So I definitely feel this is double confirmation that spirit gets it. It's like, haha, got it, finally get it. We finally get what it is that you want. We finally get what it is that you're trying to point out to us. We finally understand the energies in which you want to attract. And I feel like the only reason why they understand to this extent, exclamation point, it's like they understand to the highest festivity. It's very loud energy. Is specifically because of how you have aligned all of your energies, okay, if that makes sense. All of the frequency in which you're vibrating at this time is very, very balanced, okay? There's an alignment that you have cultivated for yourself through healing, okay? I feel like a lot of things that you may have needed to heal from your past, this could be childhood traumas or things that you just didn't even know was deeply embedded in your subconscious. You finally started to look at some of the shit that got you in the mess, or the messes, okay, that was your romantic life, right? Your romantic relationships. And you've cleaned that up. And therefore you started to align the energies, meaning you started to align your actions, your words, your thoughts, and the actual things that you started to accept or that you will accept. You've even began rejecting certain people that you possibly would have given a chance, right? Given a try. There is no more potential. You're not relying on potential. You're not going with the benefit of the doubt. People have to show up how they are, okay? You're taking people at face value is what I'm hearing, and that's why spirit is really getting a good hold on what it is that you want, because you're making it loud and clear through your actions, okay? More specifically, in reference to the people that come towards you. Now, these could be people that have come towards you in the recent past, or people that may attempt to come towards you in the near future. If they are coming towards you in the near future, this would just simply be a test, okay? The test is for you to see the situations or situationships or connections that just do not suit you, that do not fit you, that do not serve you for a good purpose, that do not make sense in your life, that require too much bandwidth, okay, with the 10 of Wands in the reverse. I also see like a lot of games, right, with the Knight of Wands. Knight of Wands in this positioning is giving me people who play games, people who play mind games, people who play, you know, immature games, okay? What does that look like? That looks like if you just started talking to someone and you text them and they don't text you back for a whole day. I mean, that's games, isn't it? Like that, all those mind games and shit like that. I feel like people at this juncture are getting one chance with you. Okay, it's a one and done with you. And if they don't get on board, you're not fighting to keep people around. You're not settling, and you're not fighting just to have motherfuckers around you. Like, you really definitely have set your standards in stone, in cement. And that is why the divine is like, okay, we got it. Crystal clear, bitch. We got it. We got it. We got it. Okay. I feel like that's going to pay off for you in a major way. Now, if you have not found that you have stepped into this energy that I'm speaking of, then this is forewarning for you. Okay. This is energy that you definitely need to tap into. You need to definitely embody and channel more Libran energy. Okay. This is definitely giving me Libra energy. For some of you, you may have Libra within your natal chart. You need to channel that. Okay. Channel the inner Libra within you. If you don't have it within your natal chart, you may be attracting someone who has that energy, a Libra by chance. Okay. Now, in reference to the new love that is on its way in, the energy, I really, really like it, because I feel like once you establish this, the law of attraction is automatically going to set forth what it is that you deserve. Okay. We have the 8 of Wands and the 10 of Pentacles, bitch. Not 1 pentacle, not 2, bitch, not 5, 10. 10 of them things. Okay. This is one of the highest offers that you can receive in tarot. Okay. It's one of the best cards in the deck. And for me to only have pulled 4, 5 tarot cards and this to come out, that is amazing. Okay. That really speaks to the work that you will be doing, or the work that you have been doing. Now, I feel as though a lot of you, you've already forgiven people from the past who have wronged you, because I feel like you're taking a level of accountability that I have never seen before. Meaning you're really showing up for yourself, and you're seeing where you could have done things differently. You're seeing where you may have dropped the ball. You're seeing where you possibly settled, where you possibly stayed around longer than necessary. You are seeing where you picked up things that you necessarily did not need to. Shit that was not your responsibility. Shit that was none of your business. You see what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying? Carrying people, caring for people, taking care of people who really didn't give a shit about you, right? That left you very overwhelmed, very heavy feeling. For some of you, it left you depleted, right? So I feel like you're really wisening up in reference to how people show up. You're not waiting for them to show you who they are. They better show up who the fuck they are in the very beginning. Okay, because it definitely is one and done. And I love that for you. Okay, it's the highest honor that you could give yourself. And I feel like it's speaking volumes, the rejections that you are putting forth. Even if you have not began rejecting people, I do feel like you're getting ready to go into a cycle where you are going to be a light for all kinds of people. All right. Even though your vibration is very high, that doesn't mean that people who are low vibrational don't feel like they should be able to have you. You're a gift. Of course they want to have you. Okay. Even if they know that they don't deserve you, they're going to try you. Right. Like, they will always try. It's really up to you to be the one to reject that shit. You see what I'm saying? And I feel like once you step into this energy that I'm talking about, that's when the momentum really starts to speed up. Now, whoever this person is, boy, are you in for a surprise. I definitely feel like this is a connection very different than what you've experienced in the past. It is a very mature connection. For some of you, this is somebody who is possibly older than you, or they're wiser than their years, right? An old soul, if you will. This is somebody who has a plan. They have a plan for their future, but they've also been planning for this connection, okay? This could be a soulmate that we're talking about currently for sure, but let's pull a few more cards here. I definitely like that you're just not battling with, you're not trying to argue, right? Like, it either fits or it doesn't. You're not trying to force shit to fit. You're not trying to humble yourself, dim your light, lower your standards just for the sake of having somebody around. Like, you're not even on that tip. For some of you, you never were on that tip, but I feel like people were able to at least play with you, play in your face with this Knight of Wands here. I feel like there's a very mature connection coming in because you have matured on so many levels. This is somebody who is destined to come in and really show you a good time. They're going to show you what it's all about, like what it could have always been, actually, right? Let's pull a few more here. Spirit, please give us a little bit more. Let's see. Yeah. Because I feel like you possibly put it like a sales tag. You know what I'm saying? You marked yourself down. You're not doing that anymore. There are no more deals. There are no more 2 for $20s when it comes to your affections. Okay, you priced yourself correctly this time. and they are rewarding you for it, okay? Nothing less than the best is what it says. So that's definitely giving me luxury, baby. That's definitely giving me high commodity. That's giving me not easily accessible, right? So either you come correct, either you gonna show me the paperwork that shows that you can afford this shit, or you can get the fuck on, right? And I'm not gonna argue with you about it. Like, okay, I need to see the paperwork, okay? I definitely get the energy of a lot of you vetting people intensely. Okay, you trying to see 401ks, you want their resume, you need some references, okay? You're gonna need to see their last year's and this year's taxes. You see what I'm saying? These are all just, of course, analogies, but all to say that you are not easily accessible. People will definitely have to work, even to gain a conversation with you. But there is someone who is being guided in at this time. And I feel as though when this person enters your life, even if they have already entered, things are getting ready to really take off in a major way. 10 of Pentacles. Money is looking great. It really is, even though this is not a finance message. 10 of Pentacles definitely says to me that the two of you both have a lot to offer monetarily and in a lot of other ways as well. This person really is a match for what you have been looking for, and they quite possibly might possess some things that you never even knew you needed, right? Like, they're gonna really speak to your soul in a way, guys, okay? Wow, there's a real healing quality about this next cycle for you, so I hope you're open to it, right? Like, I mean, I hope you're ready, because it's here, bitch, right? Like, it's here. I am definitely hearing the phrase, it's going to be well worth the wait. 10 of Pentacles, guys, okay? It's going to be well worth the wait. And it may have been a long time coming, but as soon as the cycle starts, it moves very swiftly with this 8 of Swords, okay? Give me a little bit more insight in reference to this person. Do we have any more? Come on, I want to know some specifics. Options on options on options. I told you, a lot of people are going to be able to definitely see you fitting into their life, right? They're going to definitely be able to see your value, the quality of person that you are, and the life that they could have with you. A lot of people are going to be very, very interested in you, okay? Now, they are urging you to keep an open mind, because I feel like there may still be some residual effects of past people trying to show up. The past people that try to show up, they are not changing their stripes, right? They're still going to be very much so the same. So I feel like for most of you, it would be a no-brainer to reject those people. But if you know that you're still healing from some things, then that is something to definitely be forewarned about, because the past is definitely not, if this is your story, that is not what they're leading you towards. The past was not the best thing for you. It never actually was supposed to go on for as long as it did. Okay, so keeping an open mind means even if you have had a whole lot of history with somebody, if you know that they played in your face, if you know that they're never going to change, if you know that they did nothing for you, absolutely nothing, but give you a fucking headache, right? Then maybe it's time to look at some other options, right? And it's also possibly time to even decipher what really you need in a connection and not the other way around. Because I feel like a lot of you possibly have a very nurturing spirit. Even if you are the masculine, you still have like a really good heart, okay? That's just something natural that comes to all Pisceans. And it's hard for you to think from a selfish aspect, meaning going into a connection and seeing if this person is somebody that's gonna fit with what you want, rather than you showing up and seeing what they like and seeing if if you can kind of maneuver in there, right? Like, for some of you, I feel like that's very much what was going on in the past, but that's not where we are anymore, okay? Yes, see? I really like this, you guys. Now, if you're able to keep an open mind, things are going to move extremely swift, okay? This is somebody who's ready for marriage. That's what the 10 of Pentacles is about. If you're not ready for marriage quite yet, that's fine. That is fine. They're just wanting you to know that this is somebody who will be extremely serious about you. You're not going to have to guess where you stand with this person. They're going to make it very clear. Crystal, actually, okay? Whoa, this one is gonna catch you off guard. Very much so, you guys. I feel like what's gonna catch you off guard the most is not only how mature this person is, but just how prepared they are. You may have been dealing with a lot of immature people in the past, you guys, that weren't ready for the level of relationship that you were trying to cultivate, right? The level of relationship that you would have been providing for them is not what you got in return, which is why you would have been always in the position of the 10 of Wands. Heavy, carrying that shit yourself, right? Backpack, okay? Alexa, can we please play Dora? Okay, backpack, carrying these people, right? We are no longer in that space. And for you to now encounter somebody who is not only on your level, for some of you, this is somebody who can upgrade you for once, right? Like, you're not the one who has the most in this situation. You're not the smartest in the room. You're not the person with you're not the only person with plans, okay? You're not the only person with goals. This is somebody who is very much so, I feel a soulmate, you guys. I'm just going to say that. I feel like you have a lot in common in the way that you think, in the way that you view your life's trajectory. The two of you will share the same sentiment. That's what this 10 of Pentacles is signifying. And they're going to be very serious about you kind of early on, okay? I don't feel like they're laying it on thick, but the amount of emotion that you might gain and feel for this person initially might catch you off guard, okay? So just be aware of that. I feel like the emotions might come rather quickly, and I don't get that you're not open to it. It's really about you keeping an open mind about going towards new people, all right, and leaving the past behind. Because for some of you, you may be saying that, you may be saying one thing, but there might be just one person who still tugs at your heartstrings. You may have children with this person. The two of you may be separated, like married, right, getting ready to go through a divorce, and there just might be some residual thoughts in your mind that's like, should we give this another go? Like, should we heal this? Should we fight for this? And Spirit is like, no, do not fucking fight for this, okay? Lay down your swords, count your losses, because I have something so much better, something so much bigger, something that will actually fulfill you and fill your cup for once, okay? Yeah. So it says, oh, okay, my trust, it's earned though, right? This is also why you may slow things down. You want to have a chance to vet this person properly so that you're able to fully trust them before you decide to date exclusively or move further into the relationship. And I feel like this individual will be okay with that, guys. They're not going to try to force things, okay? But you also need to look through fresh eyes, okay? That's the only way you're going to be able to see that this is a good fit for you, okay? That this is actually somebody that is being guided in to kick this next cycle off for you. It definitely has the potential to go all the way, even though I will look, you know, a little bit more deeply in the extended to see what exactly the future holds. 10 of Pentacles coming out initially just says, it just speaks so many it just speaks highly of this person, okay? It speaks volumes for me. Let's see here. Give me a little bit more here, Spirit. What else do they need to know in regards to this connection? I feel as though when you're with this person, you're going to also be very, very comfortable. You're almost going to feel like things just kind of organically flow. You don't really feel like you have to do a lot of work in this relationship, okay? And I feel that that changes some of you all's theory that relationships are work. This person is kind of changing that theory for you, okay? They're redirecting that. They're shifting that. So that might be something that also comes as a surprise. Ciao. Yeah, this is somebody who definitely is going to want marriage, you guys. They're going to view you as husband material, wife material. It might take you by surprise how serious this person is about their life and about relationships. This is somebody who is possibly very, very attractive, is what I'm hearing intuitively. So this keep an open mind card, they're also saying that don't judge them before you get to know them, because I feel like when you see this person, you may view them as like, oh, you probably got a whole bunch of dudes, you know, waiting to take you out. You probably got a whole gang of bitches, you know what I'm saying? Just blowing your phone up. Player, playette energy is what they're giving, only because of the first gaze. They may be very attractive. They may be your type physically for sure. And that may also give you pause, but it's going to surprise you, almost shock you, that this person is more serious about commitment than they are the quantity, right? They're more focused on the quality. So at the bottom of the deck, we have let go of control issues. It says, allow this situation to unfold naturally. Now, here's the thing, guys. You cannot control every little thing. You can tell spirit what it is that you desire, what it is that you would like to manifest, but you can't tell them how to get you there, and that you can't tell them who to bring in order for you to have the happiness that you're trying to manifest, is what I'm hearing, okay? So I'm gonna just sit that there. I don't want to dwell on that too much, okay? I don't want to be a party pooper. Just try not to be so controlling as things progress. As much as possible, try to keep yourself balanced, okay? Let's see here. I feel like this person is gonna come in with more effort than you've ever seen a person come in initially, okay? Like I said, a very, very serious contender. That doesn't mean that they're going to be the only contender, and this is why they're wanting you to look at each of the people that may be coming your way with fresh eyes, okay? Ooh, see there? Now, here's how I'm viewing this card, and we're not going to dwell on it for too long. For some of you, you've already encountered your twin flame. This newer person is not a twin flame. Let me be very clear about that. They're a soulmate. And for some of you, you may have a choice between the two, between a twin flame and a soulmate. And this is also why they are kind of screaming to the top of their lungs for you to keep an open mind and look at things through the necessary gaze in order to make the correct decision, because guess what? All the feels is here. This is very hard to walk away from, guys. Okay? I'm not going to sit here and act like that is easy. It's not. It's not. But if you have already if you are resonating with this portion, don't force it to fit. You would have already known or had an idea that the person that you were dealing with was a twin flame. They are very much so still immature, still asleep, still unawakened, okay? They're still living through their shadows, all right? And I feel as though that's just setting you up for another cycle of the same. Rinse and repeat is what I'm hearing. So they are yielding you to move in another direction so that you can see what they really have for you. This person may have possibly been blinding you, okay, with all of the energies that a twin flame brings. They're telling me to leave it. Okay, fine. Twin flames are very intense connections. And even with all the pain that they are engulfed with, you still can't seem to not love that person, right? It's a very love-hate type of relationship when one of the twins is awakened and the other is still operating through their shadow, through their ego, right? There is a twin that needs to go through an ego death for union to ever be possible. And the fact that you've already healed yourself and brought yourself into balance, it just doesn't make sense for the two of you to encounter one another at this juncture in your cycle. The divine, the universe, they have somebody better for you, but you would have to choose it, okay? And you'll be surprised. It's going to catch you off guard if you decide to release your twin. Wow, not a battle. Not the battle of the twin flame and the soulmate. Wowzers. Yeah, see? It's very much so something that you've been obsessing over, both of you. That's mirrored, okay? This is not a one-sided relationship. You both have been mirroring one another and feeling the effects of this twin flame connection for quite some time, if that's your storyline, of course, okay? Because I was definitely feeling somebody from the past lurking. Remember, I said that with the Knight of Wands here. Very heavy connection. You dropped it, you released it, but there's still some resemblance of you sticking around to see if they awaken, to see if they change, to see, because it's almost like, damn, I stuck it out for so long. We have so much history. Do I want to just walk away from it? Do I just want to let it go? Like, will I find something this intense again? And the divine is like, well, we have something better, but if you want to stick around and see, we'll be our guest. We don't advise it. We don't advise that, right? Still your choice though. So let's go over to the extended, guys. I want to really dig in over there, okay? I want to dig in more in reference to this newer person and what the future has in store for the two of you if you're able to let things flow and release control issues you know, because of the ties that you may still have to the past, right? So I want to know how Spirit suggests you show up in this next cycle to ensure success from this point forward, to ensure that you're making the best decisions for yourself and that you can see correctly so that you have correct judgment. Okay, what do they suggest your positioning be in order for that to be possible? I also want to know what this newer individual, what they find most attractive about you. What will you find most attractive about them? That's going to allow you to know who I'm talking about, because you will have several options, but there's one in particular that is going to be the more serious contender. Okay, I want to know what this person's purest intentions for you are. Do they switch up once they have you? Because they seem kind of perfect to me, so I need to know that. Okay, and then I want to know, why are they single? The truth, not what they talking about. I want to know, according to the divine, why is this person single? If there are any warnings or red flags that you need to be aware of prior to committing to this person, what would those be, if there are any? And then I want to know what the potential is for things to go all the way in the near future, because we do have wedding here and 10 of Pentacles. So we already know that the potential is great, but I want to know what it's looking like in the near future. That's like the next 6 months to a year. Do we have a good chance of the two of you going all the way? Okay. And then I'm going to get your focus advice on how you can speed up momentum towards your desired life of happiness and fulfillment, whatever that recipe is, because everybody's is different, in the least amount of time, according to the divine. Okay. So please click that like button, as well as the subscribe button, okay, and the notification bell, so you can be notified when I upload for this sign. And I'm going to put the link for the extended down below in the description box. I'll try to link it in the comments as well if I remember. And I'll see you guys over there. Let's get into this, okay? It's getting juicy.